dancing, and I'm dancing. Why am I dancing, you ask? Because my heat is almost to 2.0. Almost to 2.0. Woo woo. Okay. Goes to the miner here, back with more Planet Crafters. Did a bunch of random stuff in the off time. Lots of random stuff. Off-camera mentions. More off-camera mentions. Just for all the hours that I play this game that aren't on film. Collecting stuff and putting it in a box. You know, the exciting things. I built 32 more tier 1 solar panels, and then I built 8 more food growers because of that. Now, at some point, the power did drop off, but for a moment, and I'm hoping it's a bug. But just in case it isn't, I built another nuclear reactor from that one uranium that we found, or I found, and then, yeah. And then I built some more tier 2 solar panels so that when we reach 2.0 heat, we can unlock the LG generator and actually place one because we'll have enough power. Yes, I know. You're thirsty. I put down another... I did a few things. A few things in the last 2.5 hours. Water. You notice how they show water? I took the ice and I moved it to the biolab. I only had like 20 pieces or something, or 11 pieces. So now I've been collecting water and putting it here because once we start collecting algae, bacterial samples is like 3 water, 3 algae. And you need a lot to make other stuff later on. As you can see, we have more farm plots. Or not farm plots, food growers, that's what it is. Haha. We don't get farms till later on. So instead of just the 3, it's 5 each. And then my eggplant was full, and I refused to eat eggplant because of how much you need for fertilizer. You need a lot of fertilizer. Lots and lots and lots of fertilizer. When I have enough power, I'm going to double this. And instead of having 1 row of squash, I'm going to have 2 rows of squash, 2 rows of mushroom, 2 rows of eggplant, 2 rows of beans. I know it's a lot. It's a lot. Way too much food that I will ever need. But then I can start putting these here. And then by then, hopefully they'll be bigger. There's a tier 2 locker that holds way too much stuff. Our water is growing. And there's a couple puddles that way and that way. What else did I do? Oh, I went around to some of these hub areas and found out that I haven't been emptying out those storage back to the main base. So, sorry. We're there yet? Almost there. Almost there. Probably like within a minute or 2. Or 3, you never know. Our titanium is getting kind of out of hand. We're about this close to having to build another big room, which will use some titanium. But yeah, in building all those solar panels, I went through like a bunch of iron. Of course, like a locker and a half of iron, and then I went out and got more iron. We had some iron up at the hill ship. Had a bunch of iron up there just chilling in a box. Thank God I went and grabbed it. I took apart a few of... I disassembled some super alloy for the aluminium so we could use the aluminium to build solar panels. But I don't know if the puddle out front of my house is deep enough. We can jump into it now. So I could probably put it out here. I don't know if it's deep enough for the algae to grow. We're only at like 24% for lakes. Oh, we're at 2.0. What if you could watch it unlock? At some point it'll register. Any day now. Give it to me. Come on. What's going on here? Is it because I'm looking at it? Is it because I want it? Because I want to place it? I don't care if you're thirsty. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Dip down back over here. Oh, I've moved. Is it still there? Still there. Come on, please. Yay! Oh, we didn't get to see it. Oh, well. Where's the button? Yay! We got that thing. We can do more stuff now instead of just collecting shit and putting it in a box. What does it take, though? Do I have the stuff for it? Super, of course it does. Wait, how much does it cost? 26 energy. We have 130 energy. Can we do 4? Yeah, it should be doable. We could finally use these bioplastic nuggets. So 4 of those. 4 waters. Exactly 4 supers. It's like I knew. Actually, I didn't. I didn't look it up or anything. 4 of those, and then finally get to use some eggplant. Ooh. I'm digging the weather effects. I know I didn't notice it before, but I notice it now. There's some really epic... Like right now it's really dingy outside. Now, most things would be like, you place it far away from each other. These ones, not so much. See? And it's just filled with green... moldy mold. And these will generate oxygen and very, very little plant. I mean, our plant thing is pretty much non-existent right now, but yeah. So that'll sit and stew. I should have probably moved those over. Yeah, hold on with me. They still haven't fixed that glitch yet, but there we go, much better. And then you just you let it sit there, and someday it'll do something cool. Not ready yet. Okay. Maybe I have enough iron. Oh man, is that vehicle thing in the way? It might be. Let's go grab some iron and do the unnecessary thing. Oh, so you remember how last time I said we're gonna leave 1 iron in here, or 1 resource in here? No. Leave it empty. Because remember, I don't know how many episodes ago, but I mentioned, wouldn't it be nice if we had some sort of identification marker telling me which of these had resources in it? Well, if it has absolutely no resources in it, it's empty. So now I finally have something telling me, it goes, there's this many resources in a thing. Oh, okay. Good to know. Alright, so put this here. And there. Yes, we still have enough space. Hooray. That'd be nice. Big foundation blocks that use titanium. Just saying. That should be good enough for now. Yeah. Because I still have to make... I still have to make the super... Oh, can I just make the one thing a super? Yes. So... Oh, I don't think I have aluminium. I do. Alright, 2 alu, 2 cobalt. Shut your face. The iron, magnesium. Silicon? I was gonna say I'm missing something, I swear. Go grab 3 titanium. We have not yet found the wall bit, but I kinda like running between here. But as soon as this comes this way, and don't worry, there's this thing called later on meteor storms. It's like a super meteor storm or something. Is that facing the right way? No. So line it back up again. And then rotate it. There we go. It's facing. Gotta make sure these gray lines are facing the correct direction. Otherwise, this room material will be different, and it just won't match up. Because yeah, this is what we're at. And it's just like, oh, we're so close to needing more stuff. Right, let's go put this iron back. I can see the amount of people in the comments. Why do you don't need that foundation. The building doesn't need foundation. This isn't like Valheim 7 Days where you need the foundation. Not ready yet. Oh, it's so cute. Look at... Tastes gross, but I did it. Oh, man. It's just so exciting getting to a new technological level, you know? Yeah, because once we're able to collect algae, and we need a lot of it. I mean, fertilizer is 3 algae, sulfur, 2 eggplant. And fertilizer gives us stuff later on. What do we need fertilizer for? Oh, the tier 2 food growers need fertilizer. I could have sworn the oxygen. There's something with oxygen that requires fertilizer. The tree spreaders require it. The biodome requires it. So I see that number going up really fast. And that's MPA and UPA. UPA, MPA. This one's going up really fast because I have a lot of NPA. It just goes up so fast. I got 0.4 grams of biomass. There have been times in game where I just had a lot of stuff made where I was able to generate a lot of biomass early game, And one time I actually unlocked the tier 2 before the tier 1. So that was interesting. But yeah. But for right now, all we can really use... We'll stockpile. I know you need it later on for a lot of stuff. The only unfortunate part is we are limited on sulfur for now. Later on, there'll be, again, meteors that'll drop sulfur and osmium and stuff like that. But for right now, I know you need it later on. There's mutagen stuff you need later on. You need a lot of that for stuff. Go get more water. Always more water. I think I'll just call this episode Hooray Algae or something. Go collect all my stuff again. I'm not quite food fat yet. For those people who are out in the world who... In any kind of game, I've heard it the most in, like, say... Eat that. Like Minecraft does it, where it's just like, oh, I got iron fat. You just have more iron than you know what to do with your iron fat. Here it'd be food fat, you know. Although you could be iron fat in this thing too, I suppose. Maybe once the lake finishes coming in, maybe I have this too high. Maybe it only comes up to here now, you know. And this whole thing is floating. That's my biggest grumble about this thing. Is like, what if this is too high? What if it's too low? Because that would affect these stairs that come up here and just perfectly line up to this. And everything is off of this. I mean, I could always dip the stairs down to where it sort of connects. But... not ready yet. Jeez. Yeah, I was going out and about doing stuff, and I found that at Elu Hub and Hillship I still had stuff. I haven't checked those two yet. Oh, I love that. It's so pretty. The sky is so pretty. I did collect these. Okay. All right. Super pretty. There's some other things I noticed in the interim of playing on this version. It's weird seeing water beneath the map, but okay. Unless that's the groundwater table. Think about it. It's a table of water. The groundwater table. Yep. Now, I don't remember this. Oh, I also put lights on the vehicle so now we can see at night, because now the lighting is a little bit different. I don't remember this being this wide and this uniform coming up here, up this way. Could have swore it just ended and it was rocky. I could be wrong though. I have to go back and watch previous videos and be like, was it like that? Okay, I did clear this out. Alright. Now to get back this way, let me just do that. Apparently late game, this thing gets jump jets. And I'm like, well, that would be cool. Fly around with the rover. I think we have Resorcus up here. Whee. So yeah, there's plenty of places to pull resources from. Speaking of which, oh, this one still has iridium in it. It's full now, isn't it? Yeah. Turn that off. I love how you can sleep. I ran across an instance earlier where I was about to run completely out of water because I was just kind of like looking off screen. I don't know what happened. Hydration level low. It happens. Whoa. But yeah, now when my water was low, it'll flash. It'll sit, so instead of just going out and then fade to black. Dum, 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 dum. Oh, you died, you know. It'll actually pop up now. It'll just flap, 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 flap. So to get your attention, because when something just kind of dims out and goes out of focus, you don't notice that it's doing a thing. Whereas when you're actually watching it and it'll flash, it catches your attention. It just draws your attention to that spot. And now you're looking at it like, excuse you, do you need something? Yes, I'm dehydrated. Running around this planet going... And now my lips are dry and cracked and bleeding, and I feel uncomfortable. Gozy, give me water. It's been 6 minutes. Give me water right now. He seemed to say. The weird faces I make when I get like irritable. Lerma, la 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 lerma, stare, papa papa stare, snipia, Belia, Maximus. Okay. I don't know where I was going with that explanation there, but I went there. Yeah, later on, I'll end up having like 3 or 4 lockers full of seeds that I can't do anything with, and I'll just like massive farm. Insert here. Alright, let's do this in reverse. Drop off the seeds of my destruction. My base is wider now. Because titanium. Why titanium? Why are you so much titanium? Excuse me, by the way. Why? Actually, at one point I almost ran out of cobalt. Putting all those tier 1 solar panels down. I love those lights. I need something really snappy for my, not snappy, just, attention getting in that area. You know how I was like, oh no, I got this rocket now? I'm still on the fence if I want to, like, delete it and get the resources from it. Like the uranium or the iridium or the super. I'll hold off on that for now. Do I want to travel somewhere where I know there's super? Not ready yet. It's like, oh. There we go. Did you hear my chair creak? Okay. I've actually been doing that a lot more in lives now, too. I just like, hold on, give me a second, grab the screen, pull myself up. It's such a great effect. Oh, I love doing it. Okay, so let's go be super. Actually, I think there's a cave I have not searched yet. The super cave. It's very super. And I know I probably haven't searched it yet because it's a very important cave. Now that I have the vehicle, I can go search it. Ooh. Off-roading. Yeah, look at all this stuff in the desert I need to pick up yet. Oh, cozy, you're getting lazy. So for people who are not running everything at 10% instead of 100%, like default, there's this cave over here. Speaking of which, water. Let me grab my O2. Filled with super that you can later on put down an extractor and collect super from this cave. I mean, you can put a bunch of tier 1, tier 2, whatever extractor you want to slap down here. Is it tier 2? Might be a tier 2. But this cave is also important because the backside of this cave is a giant golden door. Yeah, this golden door. Who puts a giant golden door here? Who would do such a thing? I don't know. But we'll find out. Again. In that moment. We shall rule victorious? I don't know. Let's see. Glad I came here, though. There's one more spot that I want to check. It's just a chunk of iron. Yeah, I don't like this where I can just, like, use the vehicle to see beneath the map. I think it might have something to do with the fact that they, oh god, now I'm gonna be looking for hidden things everywhere. That goes that way, that goes that way. You go this way. I'll leave it there, why not? Yeah. This makes sense, though. Like, it hits this wall and then just dust settles and collects and leaves behind precious materials or semi-precious materials, which happens in real life, too, so... Oh, yeah, right there, parked right in front of one. Cave is somewhere over here. Oh man, this is awesome. The Cave of Wonder. No worries, I'll come back to it. Oh, that's cobalt. Oh, it's too far over. Alright. Is that the Cave of Wonder? It is. Look at all of this wonderful stuff we found. Hooray. Speaking of which, is there any more wonderful stuff in this cave that I just didn't have the... Nope, it's been looted. Except for this box at the end. I want to pick it up, I really do. I really, really, really do, but we can't. I am going to loot this place, however. If there is stuff here. There isn't. Alright, so I guess I'm just going to go around, pick up random stuff, and then meet you guys at home. Sounds interesting to me. And now we're back from outer space. With that said, look upon our face. Look at all that iron I got. Oh, look at all that iron I got. Yeah. Not gonna lie, I tried to pick up mostly iron. Because it's iron, and the irony of it is it's super useful. So, take that off. I probably needed that. Put that back in the vehicle. I don't know how I've been able to do like 100 hours. I don't think I have 100 hours in this playthrough, but like even 40 or 50 hours. How I can do 40 or 50 hours in this playthrough and I'm still enthused. Look at all that super alloy. It's awesome. Awesome, awesome sauce. Ding. Half a container. Half a container. But how I can just go out, pick up stuff, throw it in a box. It's just, there's so many games out there that have so many menial tasks that you just do over and 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 over again, that and you just keep doing it. It's just kind of like work. How work is. You wake up, you get ready, you go to work, you do your thing, you come back, and you just do it over and over again. And then all of a sudden it's been years, and you're like, what? Look at Minecraft. I went out and punched a tree. Then I made an axe. Then I made a better axe. Then I made a wooden axe. Then I made a wooden pickaxe to get myself some stone, so I can make a stone axe, so that someday I could get myself iron and get myself an iron axe and use the iron to get a diamond, and then it's just same thing, you know. Valheim, same thing. I went out and I chopped down trees and I, used that to build the world. But that's why I kind of like Planet Crafters above, like, I love all games equally, I really do, but like, thanks be to the devs of Planet Crafters that I didn't have to start day one chopping down a tree with the flat of my hand, like Minecraft Steve. There are so many rinse, repeat, go out, chop down a tree, build the world. Valheim, Minecraft, Infected, so much in Infected, 7 Days, Force of Nature, Ark. There's so many games out there where like chopping down a tree is like the seed that plants civilization or something. I don't know. None of this would have been made possible if I couldn't make this box to drop off all this intro stuff at. And how did I make that box? I chopped down a tree with the flat of my hand. Then you get the Planet Crafters. Trees? What are those? No, it's just barren rock. Good luck. And you're like, huh? I played, I remember back in the day I played, it was like a Minecraft mod pack where it's just like, regrowth. There's no trees. You gotta figure it out. And there's something about starting at like the bottom that is so appealing to me. That like start with nothing and then go from there. It's such a cool idea to start with nothing. It's so weird in games versus reality, where like in real life nobody wants to start all over again at like square one. Nobody in their 40s wants to go back out, do job applications to get that really, really crappy job that pays minimum wage just to get your foot in the door, and then work that for a number of months and then quit and then go to another better job and another better job and another. Nobody wants to do that over and over again. But then games is like the monotony of life, like the zombieism of it. Like, just go out and do. I can pick the algae. You need to go get the money to do the things. So now once these things are fully grown, the show will grow about that same rate. And it'll tell you, like, these new plants are like 64% have grown. Once this pond becomes deeper, these will stay on the surface and go up in height. Oh, look at that precious algae. Look at my face. I don't even know what to do with it yet. I know at some point, I wish, and I know they will never fix this. So this flower pot, insert a seed in this to grow a flower. That flower gives you 0.5 oxygen. I wish it gave you more. I really do. It won't, but I wish it did. Let's go get some of this. Give me that. Let's go put algae here. Oh my god, it's our first harvest of the algae. And then later on you'll be like, oh god, more algae. Pfft, I don't want it. And you got boxes and boxes of it, and you're like, whatever. Oh, I don't care. Blah. But right now, at the beginning of oh, that looks so cool. Oh, that's right. Don't you go to some of these later on? I knew they were working on something like that. Just can't remember. All right. This is why you need so much freaking eggplant. All right, and then I'm gonna make 2. And I'm gonna keep. I'm gonna use these to make flower pots. I know what a waste. Don't worry. Late game, I'll put flower pots everywhere because it's a decorative item. And this game needs more decorative items. I know later on it'll probably be a ton of decorative items, but right now there really isn't that much in the way of decorative items. So flower pots, yes. And they don't take power. That's why I like building them. And it allows me to use some of these seeds that you would just never use, like Snipia. It's only 200%. Shenga is a 150. I like using the Fistera because I love blue. It is like one of my favorite colors, and there's so much blue in this game. Yep, plus 0.5 ppq per second, and it doesn't go up. It has growth speed of 2. Oh, I wonder if the growth speed is so it just grows faster, and you just get 0.5. So I get another 1 ppq. Oh, I got plus 1 ppq. Huzzah! And then those will grow into flowers, and it'll be awesome. I can actually delete these because I mentioned them. I don't have to mention them again. Later on, it'll be nice to get couches and such in this room. I'll do like a loungy area. I'll decorate this with flowers and such. You know, it'd be nice. Taller rooms. Just put it out there. Oh man, that looks so cool. You got the clouds in there, and you can only see the sky through these portions. Starting to make it feel like a living, breathing world. But yeah, back to blue. There's like, that's blue. That's got blue lines on it. This is blue. That's got blue in it. Wouldn't mind seeing what day 1 looks like in this game again, but I don't want to go back to, like, new game. Just so I can ogle the graphics some more. And now it's daytime. How long was I inside for? Felt like forever. Is the inside cool? Day-night cycle. Cue the day-night cycle. Cycle? Like NyQuil? Cycle. Cycle. Anyways. I wonder what the next thing we unlock is. I know it's going to be like 12 hours out, but I just want to know. I want to know. The mess you made when you went to work. Not fair to remind me. Tier 1 inventory size increase. Oh, that's right. So it'll be 17.5 MTI, and that's going up, but not steadily, but it can. And we need the inventory increase. We need 2 of these to get us 1 of these, and you can only have just the 1. So I need 2 plus the 1. I think what I want to do... Wait. Is that the tier... What? Oh, it's equipment. I don't have the tier 1 increase. Oh, that's... Oh, I was looking at the wrong thing. That's equipment. That's how many of these you can have in there. So never mind. I don't have it unlocked yet. I don't know why I was planning. Oh, when I get all this stuff, I'm going to put it in a box. Can't, Cozy. You don't know what the stuff for that first one is. Oh, they're budding. He's so cute. Let's rush there so we can get this going. But I'm gonna let this grow some more. I'm gonna keep playing. In the meantime, I'm gonna keep getting more algae. I'm gonna keep doing stuff with the algae, making more fertilizer. And I know we only have so much sulfur right now, but later on we'll get more. But I'll work on getting bacterial samples and then mutagen later, once we get more access to the methane cartridges. Do we have the tier 2? No. When do we get that? What is some of the new stuff we get later on? There's a lot of it. Interplanetary travel rocket. So it used to be 5 TTI, and then it went down to 4. Now it's up to 4.15 TTI. 5 TTI, by the way, is super easy to get to. If you're playing on default, so this is at 0.1 terraformation index. So the slowest the game could actually be played is how I'm playing it. At 100%, the game is 10 times faster, obviously. When you get to end game, you have automatic, you have passive resource generation if you put extractors everywhere. You have drones that go around and collect your stuff for you, bring it back to a central location. And then you can just automate things to like make this. You have like auto crafters. Make this, sell this on the trade rockets, and then use that to buy your way to the end of the game. Like there's a trading system that you could get a bunch of cool stuff through. There's basically, once you have like unlimited resources, just go out and build stuff. Go out and build stuff. Your terraformation index will skyrocket. It's a planet crafter. You don't just pick one spot and build there. You build across the entirety of the planet. Now, yes, I know I'm just building in this one little section. But later on, I can build everywhere. Anything new over here? Before I go on another tangent? Not there. Anything new over here? New from my perspective. I've been playing this game since not quite day one, but ecosystem. Huh. Yeah, I remember that. So this is all the same. I wonder if there'd be more stuff later on. I have a journal set up here for when I sit down and I collect all the messages. And then I'll write down warp gate 30 year 3034. This one is 3047, so I put 3047 afterwards. 3021, so I put that one before this one, and then just kind of get like a journal of what has happened here before I was here. So I'll put that together off camera probably, and then just kind of reveal it on it. I'm too quiet when I'm trying to figure stuff out, so. But anywho's, I'll put the mental note up on the screen for Terraform End at 17.5. Yeah. And I'll see all you in the next one. Oh, you gotta do the thing. Yay! I'm leaving. No. Yay! No. There we go. Bye-bye.